So, hello everyone. Friday, September 11th. I am so grateful for my life. I appreciate everyone and everything. Very apt for today's anniversary. Never forget. So, I've already shuffled these, and this is the best way for me to pick just one card. Otherwise, those of you that know me well will know I'll just keep pulling loads. I might be tempted to pull another one if I feel like I need to. So, we're in Virgo Sun, practical, sensible, organised, getting on with stuff. That's kind of energy. Helpful, very helpful. It's all about health, healing, daily routine. Cancer Moon is a very psychic time, a very sensitive time. Hashtag all the feels, absolutely. Which is, sadly very apt for today's anniversary as well. It's like a somber. I think somber is the word. Well, I feel somber is the word for Cancer Moon, especially today. Very reflective. I mean, it's still Cancer Moon. The sign of Cancer is very feminine, receptive. It's about listening to your intuition, mothering, love, everything like that. And the moon is also all those things, like about, very feminine, receptive feelings. So when you've got the moon in Cancer, it's just, a time to really nurture yourself and nurture others. And definitely Cancer moon people, love to mother and nurture others. And so the balance for somebody that is a Cancer moon is always just to make sure that you're filling up your own cup first, or whatever analogy you want to use. But I mean, again, we can all take that. So at a Cancer moon, the one that you want to watch is just that you don't get zapped by other people laying all their crap on you. Do you know what I mean? And you should watch that all the time, but or try to watch it. But it's just about what do you need? What do you need to recharge your batteries? Because it's about sleep as well, and it's also, the sort of kind of, because it's mothering, loving, nurturing. That's all the lovely things about it. And then the kind of shadow side. I don't know if shadow side is relevant for that, but it's kind of well, actually, yeah, the shadow side would be manipulation. Like, do you mean kind of like, oh, I'm helpless, I can't do it myself? But maybe somebody would know that if they would kind of put it on like that you would help them. That can be a Cancerian trait as well, actually. But that wasn't the one that was coming to me. What was the one that was coming to me? Depression. That's it. There you go. But that's why I was like, shadow. To call that the shadow side doesn't really feel right. But actually, I suppose it would be right. Anyway, yeah, it's depression. The sign of Cancer is depression as well, sadness and feeling sorry for yourself. So again, it's like balance. It's like to find the healthy balance, you've got to strike the balance of all those things. So look after yourself before you go looking after others. And if you don't pay attention to that and you look after others too much, you'll find yourself moaning about how you're not feeling good. But it's probably because you didn't look after yourself. You know what I mean? Well, that feels a bit of a a row for somebody today. So you're welcome if that was for you. Oh, hello. This is the true love card. Oh, but then look at that. Yeah, open your heart. And it can be hard to open your heart when you've had your heart broken, either in romantic love, which is typically what this card is about, or in any matter. It could be anything. But it's like, and that's interesting because in one of the cards when I was sort of tidying up yesterday, I picked up a card and it was about kind of like, the challenge is to keep your heart open even when you've had it broken, something like that. So interesting. But that's interesting that I just went on about sadness and depression and everything. And like I say, for most people, definitely over a certain age, maybe not bar younger kids and stuff, this date will always be etched in my mind anyway, everyone's mind, as a very, very sad day. And it's kind of about, and then also that quote there, which I imagine that's why Louise Hayes chose that one for that day, although she does channel seriously on point ones, and obviously she's in spirit now, but she does channel seriously on point ones for other ones that she's channeled ahead of time and then it happened. I don't know, anyway, it's weird. I've just noticed that with significant dates, but obviously this she would have known. So I really do feel it's about actually connected. This could be a personal heartbreak, but I feel this is the heartbreak connected to 9/11, and just that reminder to really, be grateful for your life, be grateful for everyone in it, be grateful for everything, because you just don't know. You don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow full stop, or you don't know if you're going to wake up tomorrow and you're going to have any of it anymore. So, yeah, that's a bit heavy, but anyway. So, open your heart, red rose. Your potential for greater love rests in opening your heart. Blockages and wounds from your past will be healed, and you'll be met with the true passion you seek. So for those of you seeking that, and that you've been, so that would make sense. For those of you that have been loving yourself and putting yourself first, and doing what you want to do, and not sort of being like depressed about not being with somebody or whatever, just like basically loving the freedom of being yourself rather than being like, oh, I'm lonely. I really do feel you're closer to that love that you seek. For other people that have already got the true love in your life, lucky you. Or that, for those of you that have got a love in your life, some people might be like, well, I don't know about true love, but I've got a lot of love in my life. But I totally felt that that was hilarious when I was reading it. But it's about, your focus might be more that you're sorted in that romantic area of life, or even you're single and you're really not arsed about attracting anyone anytime soon. You're just, the passion that has been ignited in your life right now is that love for self. And then that kind of makes sense to me why I was going on about the like self-love really at the start, and about making sure that you fill up your own well first before you go helping everybody else. And again, yesterday's cards were healing and have faith, and it was definitely about that. And like I say, Cancer moon can make us extra tired, extra sleepy. I definitely didn't want to get out of my bed today, and I'm still in my onesie, because I had a mind-blowing shamanic healing session with somebody yesterday till late, and it was just wow. I mean, it was. And then I looked at my astrology after, and I was like, oh my god, that's why, like, my Pluto was trine the moon or something like that. And it's kind of like, I was in super detective mode. So, but yeah, definitely passion is being ignited somewhere in your life. And if it doesn't feel like it right now, perhaps you're still at the bit where spirit are urging you to look after you first, because then all these amazing things can come in your life. And I also feel specifically the roses, or the red rose, will be very significant to somebody watching this, because roses always seem to come in to my mediumship messages. So take that where it resonates. Sorry, that's my